So today's video is going to be about Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, and Ray J, because all three of these characters have been pushing many agendas, but I mainly want to focus on Kanye's agenda because right now Kanye is pushing a crazy agenda. You can tell that he's purposely trying to make himself look crazy in the media. But before I get into that, let's talk about his base character because as you guys can see right here, Kurtis Blow and Kanye West look so much alike. This one is very easy to see. Kanye West has a very big head, and now we can see where he got it from because Kurtis Blow also has the same big head, and they have the same eyes and nose as well. And in case you haven't seen my original video about this, I made this video 10 months ago, and I talked about all the symbolism that Kanye does, and a lot more details about Kurtis Blow and Kanye. So if you guys want to see all those connections, go watch this video. The link is in the description below. So now let's look at some more comparisons because this one is very obvious, but the problem is a lot of people forgot about Kurtis Blow because he was like one of the first rappers, so a lot of people don't even know who he is, and you don't really hear from Kurtis Blow in the mainstream media. You know, it's almost like they're hiding his character because Kanye West is all over the media, so I wouldn't be shocked if they kill off one of these characters, but they're most likely going to kill off Kurtis Blow because we don't really hear from him anymore and he's getting kind of old too. But anyways, as you guys can see, this side-by-side comparison is the most accurate. They look so much alike right here. It almost looks like they're twins. And them looking alike is not a coincidence because even their head shape is the same. So this shows that they recycled Kurtis Blow's character and created Kanye West. Because if you guys been noticing the pattern with most of my videos, I've been pointing out how their base characters are way older than them. You know, they make a new character for every generation. Here's another really good comparison. And Kanye put the truth in plain sight because in this picture on the right, he dressed up in 80s fashion. And Kurtis Blow was famous in the 80s. So he does a lot of mockery with this. And here's some more comparisons for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This one is very easy to see. And like I said, a lot of people wouldn't even know about this because Kurtis Blow is not in the media at all. So now let's get into all of the gematria connections because Kurtis Blow and Kanye West both equal 120 in the same cipher in gematria. So not only do they look so much alike, but both of their names have the same gematria. So clearly this is not a coincidence. And on top of that, Kurtis spells his name with a K, which is very ironic because Kanye's name is with a K. And I find it very strange because normally Kurtis is spelled with a C, but they purposely spelled it with a K because his next character was scripted to be called Kanye West. And also Blow is 4 letters and West is 4 letters as well. And Blow and Kanye also have the same gematria. They both equal 56 and 20. So Kanye's real name is Kanye Omari West. And Omari matches up with Blow. They both equal 56 in gematria. So now let's talk about Kanye's crazy agenda because he's purposely trying to make himself look crazy. You know, he grew this weird beard and it looks extremely messy. So he looks like he doesn't even take care of himself. And he has this weird bruise on his cheek. I don't know if that's real or not, but my point here is that how can someone that looks like this be taken seriously? You know what I mean? Like, he's saying all this stuff on the internet and people are taking him seriously. You know, that's the sad thing about this. People think that he's actually saying real stuff. But what I noticed about this character's agenda, he says a little bit of truth and then he mixes it with lies. And honestly, everything he says is not even deep at all. People just really want celebrities to be woke and they take advantage of that because they know that if they say anything small, that people will love it and they'll worship them. So that's why I don't like all of those woke and conspiracy pages because they post him as if he's speaking truth. But he's making everybody look crazy. You know, anybody that takes this guy serious is crazy because his mind is all over the place. He posts these very strange messages on Instagram. If you really pay attention to his character, he looks insane and he loves it. You know, they like making people follow them even when they say crazy things like this. So his agenda is to make a lot of people crazy, and a lot of characters have that same agenda. You know, they want to make people delusional, and I have to say celebrities' biggest agenda is to confuse people. They love to say truth and mix it with lies, and confusion is the worst state of mind to be in because you won't know what's right and what's wrong. You know, you'll just take everything as truth. So don't be confused and don't follow this character because he is clearly crazy and he wants to make other people crazy, including his fans. He's making people buy his clothes out of dumpsters. That should show you that he wants to make people crazy. Like, what sane person would want to buy hoodies in the middle of the summer from a dumpster? You know what I mean? Like, that's very degrading. And there's no reason to even be wearing a hoodie like that in the middle of the summer. And he purposely keeps his beard looking crazy like this because his character is created to be crazy. And I really don't understand what this red bruise is on his cheek. But to be honest, it looks really fake. It looks like he purposely put that on there. So in case you guys didn't know, recently Kanye West was talking about George and that whole situation. I can't say his name because he's a very sensitive topic. But recently he talked about him and his family is suing Kanye for $250 million. And I don't like how a lot of people are agreeing with what Kanye said about this because, like I said, he's not speaking truth at all. No celebrities are real because if they were, they would be talking about this stuff that I'm talking about. But the reason they don't is because they're a part of it. Because we all know who George's other character is. The media put this one right in our face, literally. They literally put them side to side in so many articles. And he's always talking about him. But I can't make a video about this on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in my video about George, I'm dropping that video on my Patreon very soon. So go subscribe to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Because last time I talked about George, I got 3 strikes on this channel. So he's a very risky person to talk about on here. But anyways, let's move on to the next character, which is Ray J. So I made a video about this 4 months ago because Nas is Ray J and it couldn't be any more obvious. In these two comparisons, you can really see the resemblance, especially in their eyes, man. Their eyes are very similar and they have the same head shape as well. So this one is very easy to see. This is another one that's hidden in plain sight because ever since I made this video, Ray J has been in the media a lot for some reason and he keeps wanting attention. So he's basically doing massive damage control. He's been doing so many things ever since I made that video. And Nas has been completely silent because he's not a character that's always in the media. So him and Ray J have very different personalities. So it's like Ray J is Nas's alter ego. So yeah, go watch my original video about this because I showed a lot more connections. In this video, I just want to show you guys some side-by-side comparisons and a little gematria that I found. Right here, they look exactly alike. It's really creepy. Their eyes is what really gives it away. And Nas has a lot more characters. I talked about 2 other characters that he has in my video about him. But I will make another video later because he does have so many other characters as well. So I will do another video about Nas and all his other characters. But his main character right now is Ray J. They keep pushing him in the media. So I find it very ironic that Nas follows Ray J on Instagram. And Ray J follows Nas as well. So this one is in plain sight. And now let's get into the connections. So Ray J's real name is William Ray Norwood Jr. And Nas's real name is Nasir bin Oludara Jones. So Nas and Ray J's first name, which is William, have the same gematria. They both equal 34 and 47. And then Ray J and Nas's last name Jones both equal 18 and 27 in the same ciphers. And recently Ray J has been hinting at the fact that he might fake his death. So right here it says Ray J concerned fans after posting and deleting concerning videos of himself. Fans expressed their concern for Ray J after he posted and deleted videos of himself seemingly contemplating taking his own character's life. Because he's not a real person. So when he does fake his death, it's obviously not going to be real. And he posted this video and in the caption he said if it wasn't for his kids, he would jump off and basically kill off his character. And then he posted this on his story and he said, trying to figure it out. Maybe this life was an illusion. Maybe the next life was my real reality. So Ray J is also pushing a very crazy agenda. This type of thinking can really make someone go crazy. Why would you post this on social media knowing that you have millions of fans on here? So this is why I make these videos, because some people blindly follow celebrities and they will lead you off a cliff. Literally, Ray J is literally trying to do that. And then he made another post and he said, should he just jump off and end it right now? And Whack 100 said, jump, get it over with. We don't play like this on Pyru. So they're really hinting at the fact that Ray J might fake his death. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does, because Kill and Ray have the same gematria in 5 different ciphers. They both equal 44, 17, 264, 87, and 70. So they're either going to kill off Ray J or Nas. But it seems like they want to kill off Ray J's character because he has a lot more issues going on. And another agenda he's pushing is wigs. You know, right here he's wearing a wig. And I posted a video of Ray J putting on a wig on my Instagram. So I'll play that video for you guys right now. But yeah, this is a big agenda because I can see them promoting this a lot more in the future. They already have a lot of women wearing wigs. I wouldn't be surprised if they start making men wear them as well. So now let's move on to the next character, which is Kim Kardashian. And in case you guys didn't know, I made a video about her almost 2 years ago. So I'll put a link to this video in the description below. This picture right here that I showed in the video was the picture that made me realize that Naya Rivera is Kim Kardashian. Because when I first saw that picture, I thought it was Kim Kardashian, but that's actually Naya Rivera. And Devon Sade made a video about this recently as well. She showed a lot more connections, so I recommend you guys check out that video. Alright, so here's a very good side-by-side comparison that I made, because this one is really obvious, man. I can't believe that nobody points this out. You know, they look exactly alike right here. They put this one in plain sight so much because there's so many articles talking about it, but nobody seems to catch on that Kim Kardashian is Naya Rivera's character. So right here they split their faces and they look exactly alike. They have the same eyes, nose, and lips. But obviously Kim Kardashian got a lot of surgery, so that makes her look slightly different. But you can still see the resemblance a lot. This one is not hard to see at all. Especially right here. They look exactly alike right here. I can't believe they get away with this one because this one is so obvious, man. But there's a lot of people that are attached to Naya Rivera because she's been acting for a very long time. So this one is going to be hard for a lot of her fans to accept. But it's extremely obvious, man. Anybody that denies this is just denying the truth because they look so much alike. So here's some more comparisons so you guys can see the resemblance. There's so many articles about this. I even found one that says 17 photos prove Kim Kardashian and Glee's Naya Rivera are morphing into the same person. So they're letting us know in plain sight with many of these articles. And right here they're doing a very similar pose. And right here as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And there's also a lot of articles saying that Kim Kardashian is trying to dress like Naya. And then there's other articles saying that Naya is trying to dress like Kim. Because right here they're wearing the same colors, just in reverse. And I believe Naya Rivera even responded to Kim Kardashian before in the comments. So they've interacted multiple times. So now let's get into the gematria. So Kim Kardashian's real name is Kimberly Noel Kardashian. And Naya Rivera's real name is Naya Marie Rivera. So both of their full names have the same gematria of 101. And then both of their middle names equal 46 in the same cipher. And then Naya Rivera equals 66. And Kimberly Noel equals 66 as well. And Naya Rivera was born on January 12th, right? And Kim's birthday is October 21st. So the 21 in reverse is a 12. So it's the same number, just reversed. And then Kim Noel equals 79. And Naya Marie Rivera equals 79. Naya Rivera's character died at age 33, right? And Kim equals 33 in gematria. Do you guys really think that's a coincidence? Not only do they look exactly alike and their names have the same gematria, and their birthdays are very similar as well, but she dies at age 33 and Kim just so happens to equal 33. You know, this one is very obvious. And then Kardashian and Death Hoax have the same gematria. They both equal 86 and 41 in the same cipher. So I'll do more videos about the other Kardashians because clearly a lot of them are death fakers because Kim Kardashian comes from a death faker, which is Naya Rivera. And Divine Sade made a video about Khloe Kardashian and her base character, who is a death faker as well. And I'll make a video about that soon. But anyways, moving along, to prove that Naya Rivera's death was scripted, Naya and Dead have the same gematria and the same ciphers. And then right here it says that Naya Rivera's cause of death was drowning. And that's extremely ironic because her name is Rivera and the word river is in her name. So this one is very scripted and it couldn't be any more obvious. So here's a screenshot of the scene in the water, and I guess her son survived but she didn't, which doesn't even make sense. But moving along, Kim Kardashian put this one in plain sight because she made this post a couple months ago and she said stranded in the caption with a location emoji. And in the picture, she's on a boat in the water. So this is a major connection. She's putting it in plain sight that her other character is Naya Rivera because she was stranded in the ocean as well. And here's another picture of that post. And the nail in the coffin is the fact that Naya Rivera was engaged with Big Sean and then they broke up. And Kim Kardashian was married to Kanye and they split up as well. But another connection with this is the fact that Kanye signed Big Sean. So clearly these two characters are connected, and I'll make a separate video about them because Kurtis Blow is heavily connected to Big Sean as well. But Big Sean has many other characters that I could get into, so that would have to be its own video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I don't think anybody can deny this comparison right here. Anyone that tries to deny this is just completely in denial, and they don't want to accept the fact that celebrities are deceiving them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my Patreon. The links are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'm out.